Hey there, I'm Dr. Laura, and if you're over 60 and find yourself waking up multiple times a night just to use the bathroom, this video could change everything. Because despite what you've been told, frequent nighttime urination isn't just a normal part of getting older. It's a major disruptor of your sleep, your energy, and even your independence. And here's the truth. There are 5 innocent-looking habits most people do every day that are secretly forcing your bladder to wake you up again and again throughout the night. So if you've tried to cut water after dinner, if you've skipped social events because of poor sleep, or if you're just tired of feeling tired, stay with me. Because in the next few minutes, you're going to learn exactly what to avoid, what to change, and how to finally enjoy the deep, uninterrupted rest your body desperately needs. But first, if you're new here, welcome to our health-conscious family. Tap subscribe to stay in the loop on everything we share here, and click the like button if quality of life matters to you or someone you love. I'd also love to know, where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments below and share how many times a night you currently get up to urinate. I read every response, and your feedback helps us help more people just like you. The problem isn't just inconvenience, it's risk. Here's what most people don't realize. Waking up once or twice a night to pee. That's annoying. Waking up 3, 4, 5 times or more. That's dangerous. Medically, this condition is called nocturia. And while it might sound like just a harmless side effect of aging, research paints a very different picture. Nocturia disrupts REM sleep, the stage of rest responsible for memory learning and cellular repair. It's linked to nighttime falls, which are a leading cause of injury and hospitalization in older adults. It raises the risk of cardiovascular issues, cognitive decline, and even depression over time. Why? Because when your sleep is fragmented, your body can't do its job. You're not just waking up groggy, you're waking up without having healed. You miss out on the hormones your brain releases only in deep sleep, the ones that repair tissue process memories and balance mood. And when this happens night after night, the exhaustion adds up. Your immune system weakens, your thinking slows, your energy fades, and slowly but surely life becomes harder to enjoy. The good news: it's not your age, it's your habits. But here's the best part. In most cases, nocturia isn't caused by some complex medical problem. It's caused by specific lifestyle habits that can be corrected simply and permanently. Over decades of clinical experience and research in sleep medicine and geriatric urology, we've identified 5 everyday behaviors that dramatically increase your risk of nighttime urination, and when you eliminate them, something incredible happens. You start sleeping through the night, you wake up feeling refreshed, and your bladder starts behaving again. Let's start with the first and most overlooked habit. 1. Drinking liquids within 3 hours of bedtime. Now you might think, of course I don't drink water before bed. I already know that. But here's the twist. It's not just about water, it's about all hidden sources of liquid, and they're more sneaky than you think. Soups. Fruits with high water, content like watermelon, cantaloupe, and oranges. Herbal teas. Yes, even relaxing chamomile. Juices, soft drinks, popsicles, even medications suspended in liquid form. When you consume these in the 3 hours before bedtime, your kidneys continue filtering and producing urine right when your body should be winding down. That means instead of entering deep, uninterrupted sleep, you're prompting your bladder to wake you up often, just as you were about to hit your most restorative sleep cycle. Real story. Margaret's transformation. Take Margaret. She's 72 from Phoenix, Arizona. For years, she was waking up 4 to 5 times a night. She tried it all, drinking less water, taking medication, even consulting with a surgeon. I felt like a prisoner of my own bladder, she told me. But here's what we discovered. It wasn't just her hydration, it was what she was drinking. Her nightly chamomile tea, her dinner vegetable soup, even the watermelon she snacked on after dinner. All of it added up and was sabotaging her sleep. After following the complete strategy I'm about to share, she reduced her bathroom trips from 5 times to just once, in 2 weeks. The science behind it. When you stop flooding your body with liquids before bed, your kidneys can finally do what they're meant to do. At night, slow down. Even better, your body starts producing more of a hormone called vasopressin, which helps concentrate urine and reduce the total volume your bladder has to hold overnight. This isn't just about peeing less, it's about sleeping deeper. Your brain can finally reach REM, your muscles repair, your memory resets, and you wake up feeling like your battery is actually recharged, not just flickering through the morning. How to apply this simply and sustainably? Here's what I tell my patients. Set a liquid curfew 3 hours before your usual bedtime. If you normally go to sleep at 9:00 p.m., stop all liquids by 6:00 p.m. That means no teas, no soups, no fruits with high water content, no popsicles. And yes, even medications with liquid bases may need to be adjusted. Check with your doctor. If you take essential meds or feel nervous, keep a small cup of water near your bed for emergencies only. And remember, the goal isn't to dehydrate, it's to hydrate smarter. Shift your liquid intake earlier in the day when your body is best able to process and eliminate it. Margaret told me a few months later, I sleep like I did when I was 50. And my energy during the day tripled. My grandkids can't believe it. In the next part of this video, I'll reveal habit number 2, and this one might surprise you. It has nothing to do with liquids and everything to do with what you eat. But if you take one thing from this video so far, let it be this. Nocturia is not just your age catching up to you, it's a signal that your body needs you to do things differently, and the solution. It might be far simpler than you ever imagined. Don't forget to hit the like button if this helped you. Share how many times you wake up each night. Your comments truly matter. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss the rest of this 5-part breakdown. You've got the tools, you've got the support. Now let's fix this together. 2. Eating dinner too late and consuming diuretic foods. Now here's a mistake nearly 85% of older adults make, and they don't even realize it's sabotaging their sleep. It's not just about what you eat, it's about when you eat it, and the surprising ingredients you may think are helping you that are actually making things worse. Let me ask you this. Have you ever had a light dinner of cucumber salad? A calming cup of green tea before bed? Maybe some watermelon or asparagus in the evening because it's healthy? Sounds innocent, right? But what you may not know is that these foods, despite being nutritious, are natural diuretics. They stimulate your kidneys to produce more urine, and when consumed too close to bedtime, they program your bladder to wake you up in the middle of the night. Even more surprising, the effect intensifies when you're lying down. Your digestion slows, and those diuretic compounds, which might have cleared faster during the day, now circulate longer, placing more pressure on your kidneys and bladder when your body should be resting. Foods like tomato, cucumber, celery, asparagus, watermelon, green tea, coffee, chocolate, and herbs like parsley or cilantro all contain natural chemicals that trigger urination. They don't cause problems when eaten at lunch. But after 4 p.m., they can create a vicious cycle of nocturia that disrupts your nights week after week. And here's where it gets even trickier. Many of these items are part of a so-called healthy diet, so people continue eating them in the evening completely unaware they're keeping themselves stuck in the problem they're trying to solve. Let me tell you about Robert, a 68-year-old retiree from Tampa, Florida. He had a very consistent nightly routine. Dinner at 8:30 p.m., a snack around 9:30 p.m., usually including tomatoes, cucumbers, and a big cup of green tea for digestion. Robert told me I was waking up like clockwork. 1 a.m., 3:30 a.m., 5:30 a.m. I thought I was just getting older, but I felt like a zombie during the day. Once we shifted his dinner to 6:30 p.m. and cut all diuretic foods after 4 p.m., everything changed. Within 10 days, he was waking up only once a night. By week 3, he could sleep a full 6 hours without interruption. And the benefits went far beyond fewer bathroom trips. Robert noticed his digestion improved. His acid reflux went away. He woke up with less puffiness in his face and ankles. He had more energy in the morning, and in his words, he felt 10 years younger. Here's how to implement this for yourself. Eat your final full meal at least 4 hours before bedtime, ideally between 5:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. Make a personal list of sleep-friendly foods versus nighttime enemies. Sleep-friendly foods include lean meats, rice oats, bananas, sweet potatoes, broccoli, and carrots. Nighttime enemies. All the diuretics mentioned earlier, plus alcohol, which may make you sleepy at first, but often causes fragmented sleep and extra urination later in the night. If you have to eat later because of your schedule or medication, talk to your doctor about adjusting your routine or shifting your biggest meal to lunchtime instead. Robert told me last month I've completely changed how I think about food and sleep. Now I eat dinner like a king at 6 p.m. and I sleep like a baby. My wife is impressed. I feel like myself again. 3. Using the bathroom. Just in case. Before bed. This one might surprise you. Going to the bathroom right before bed, even if you don't feel the urge, seems like a smart preventative move, right? Actually, it's one of the most common traps keeping older adults stuck in the cycle of nocturia. Here's why. Your bladder is not just a container, it's a highly adaptable muscle one that learns from your behavior. And if you consistently empty it too early, you're actually training it to function at a smaller volume. This means your bladder starts sending urgency signals to your brain at 150 milliliters, when a healthy bladder wouldn't do that until it's holding 400 or 500. In other words, you're creating a false alarm system in your own body. One that wakes you up again and again even when there's no real need to go. Let me introduce you to Dorothy, a 74-year-old widow from Seattle, Washington. She had what she called her safety ritual, a nightly trip to the bathroom, whether she needed it or not. I thought I was being smart, she said, but I ended up creating a monster. Dorothy would go to the bathroom at 10 p.m., feel fine, then wake up just 2 hours later with the sensation of a full bladder. Except it wasn't full. Her body had simply been trained to send that signal too soon. With the bladder retraining protocol I taught her, Dorothy began spacing out her bathroom trips and only going when she felt a clear, undeniable urge. Within weeks, she was sleeping 5 to 6 continuous hours, something she hadn't done in years. She told me, "I finally feel like I'm back in control. I'm not scared of bedtime anymore." To implement this safely, follow the real need rule. Only go to the bathroom before bed if you truly feel a clear physical urge. If you're anxious about skipping your just-in-case trip, distract yourself with a relaxing activity for 15-20 minutes, soft music, a book, or a calming breathing exercise. Most of the time, you'll find the need disappears on its own because it was driven by worry, not biology. And for those with mobility concerns or incontinence, consider keeping a portable urinal nearby for genuine emergencies, but only use it if truly necessary. By retraining your bladder to function properly, you'll reduce false urgency, sleep deeper, feel more confident and in control, and regain a sense of autonomy that many people quietly miss as they get older. But it's doing just the opposite. This next habit is subtle, often disguised as part of a healthy wind-down routine, but it may be setting off a chain reaction that ruins your deep sleep every single night. And the good news? Once you spot it, it's easy to reverse. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of the curve. And that tells me one thing. You're not giving up. You're fighting to sleep better, feel better, and live with more energy no matter your age. Let's keep going. 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. With the wrong pillows. What if I told you the way you sleep? Your posture and your pillow placement might be the real reason you're waking up multiple times a night to urinate. It sounds strange, doesn't it? But this is one of the most overlooked causes of nocturia, and yet when corrected, the results can be life-changing. Most older adults sleep in positions that unintentionally place extra pressure on the bladder or disrupt healthy blood flow. This physical pressure, especially when sleeping on the stomach or curled in a fetal position, can send false fullness signals to your brain, even if your bladder isn't full. But there's more. When your pillows aren't positioned correctly, venous return, the upward circulation of blood and fluid from your legs, gets compromised. That fluid has to go somewhere. And guess what? It goes to your kidneys, prompting them to filter and produce more urine, right when you should be in deep sleep. Now let me paint a better picture. Imagine sleeping on your left side spine, aligned knees gently bent, with a soft yet supportive pillow nestled between your legs. Your lower back releases tension. Your bladder sits in a natural position free of pressure. Blood circulates freely. Your kidneys stay quiet. That one change can reduce nighttime urination by up to 40% according to recent studies. Let me tell you about Frank, a 71-year-old retired Army veteran from Denver. For decades, Frank had always slept on his stomach, a habit he picked up during military service. "That's just how I've always slept," he told me. Didn't think it was hurting anything. But Frank was waking up 3 times every single night. He was seriously considering seeing a urologist to get his prostate checked. After I explained how posture could affect the urinary system, Frank was skeptical, but he gave it a try. He began sleeping on his side with a pillow between his knees. At first it was uncomfortable, but within 2 weeks, he was waking up only once a night. Within a month, he sometimes slept through the night uninterrupted, something he hadn't experienced in years. Even better, his back pain improved. His snoring decreased. He told me, "Doc, I changed one thing, how I sleep, and I feel like I unlocked a secret no one ever talks about." To implement this yourself. Sleep on your left side. It's best for digestion and circulation. Use a medium firmness pillow between your knees to keep your hips and spine aligned. Make sure your head pillow keeps your neck in a neutral position, not too high or too low. If you've always slept on your stomach, transition gradually. Use support pillows behind your back or in front of your chest until your body adapts. If arthritis or joint pain is an issue, try ergonomic or orthopedic support pillows designed for side sleepers. One final tip: avoid sleeping on your back if you have sleep apnea or loud snoring. Back sleeping can cause airway collapse and reduce oxygen flow, disrupting your sleep architecture even more. Small changes like this may seem insignificant, but remember, quality sleep isn't built on one big fix. It's made up of tiny habits that support your body from all directions. And speaking of direction, that brings us to 5. Inadequate room temperature and the wrong sleepwear. This next one, it might just be the most underestimated cause of all. It's not about food, not about posture. It's about something simpler: your room temperature and what you wear to bed. You see, the body's ability to regulate urine at night isn't just controlled by your bladder. It's also heavily influenced by temperature, specifically how your environment affects hormone production. Let me explain. During healthy, uninterrupted sleep, your body naturally lowers its core temperature by about 1 to 2 degrees Celsius. This drop in temperature is what triggers the production of vasopressin, a hormone that tells your kidneys to slow down urine production. But if your room is too warm, or if you wear thick, heat-retaining sleepwear that traps body heat, that cooling process never happens. And without that hormonal signal, your kidneys keep working, producing more urine more often all through the night. Let me introduce you to Eleanor, a 69-year-old retired teacher from Miami, Florida. For years, Eleanor slept with the air conditioning off and wore thick flannel pajamas even during the sweltering Florida nights. "I just like to feel cozy," she told me. But here's what she didn't realize: her cozy sleeping habit was sabotaging her deep sleep and stimulating her bladder every single night. She was waking up 4 or 5 times a night, drenched in sweat and desperate for the bathroom. After learning about thermoregulation, Eleanor made just 2 changes. 1. She turned on the AC to maintain her bedroom temperature between 18 to 20 degrees, 64 to 68 degrees. 2. She swapped her flannel pajamas for breathable cotton sleepwear that allowed natural cooling. Within a week, she was waking up only once. Within 3 weeks, she slept through the night 3 times in 1 week, something she hadn't done in over 5 years. The science here is solid. Studies show that adults sleeping in rooms kept between 64 to 68 degrees not only experience fewer awakenings, but also enjoy deeper, more restorative REM sleep. Here's how to apply this. Set your bedroom temperature between 18 to 20 degrees, 64 to 68 degrees. Choose light, breathable sleepwear made of natural fabrics like cotton or bamboo. Avoid fleece, flannel, polyester, or heavy thermal blankets unless your room is truly cold. Keep a small fan, or use temperature-regulating sheets if needed. If you feel chilly at first, try warming your bed before you get in, but allow the room to cool once you're asleep. One powerful trick. Take a warm shower 1 hour before bed. As your body cools down afterward, it mimics the natural drop in core temperature and triggers your sleep hormones more effectively. Remember, your sleep environment isn't just comfort, it's chemistry. And when you get it right, your body responds beautifully. Eleanor recently told me I never knew something as basic as turning down the thermostat and changing my pajamas could change my entire night. I feel human again. A simple 5-step, nighttime routine that ties everything together. You now know the 5 most common and fixable habits that contribute to nighttime urination in older adults. 1. Drinking fluids within 3 hours of bed. 2. Eating too late and consuming diuretic foods. 3. Going to the bathroom just in case. 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. 5. Overheating your room or wearing the wrong sleepwear. But knowing isn't enough. Action is what creates results. In the next section, we'll put it all together into a 5-step bedtime routine that's simple, science-backed, and easy to start tonight. If you've gotten value from this video so far, be sure to leave a like and share it with someone who might be struggling with nighttime sleep. The temperature trap that's sabotaging your sleep. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night drenched in sweat, only to rush to the bathroom moments later? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. And today's final habit might just be the most surprising one yet, because what if I told you the temperature of your bedroom and the pajamas you're wearing could be quietly wrecking your sleep and forcing your bladder to wake you up? Yes, you heard that right. Room temperature and sleepwear can dramatically influence how many times you urinate at night, all through subtle effects on your hormones, nervous system, and circulation. Let's break it down. When your body prepares for sleep, it follows a deeply ingrained biological rhythm. Part of that rhythm involves cooling down your core temperature by about 1 to 2 degrees Celsius. That slight drop signals the release of 2 critical hormones, melatonin, which helps you fall asleep, and vasopressin, which tells your kidneys to slow down urine production. But if your room is too warm or your sleepwear traps body heat, your body stays in a state of thermal stress. The result: your hormones are thrown off, vasopressin is suppressed, and your kidneys, instead of powering down for the night, stay active, filtering and producing more urine. Exactly when you don't want them to. Now, meet Eleanor, a 69-year-old retired school teacher from Miami, Florida. Eleanor had been struggling with nighttime urination for over 5 years. She was waking up 4 to 5 times a night, exhausted, groggy, and confused about why nothing she tried seemed to work. She wasn't overeating, she wasn't drinking too late, and she'd even tried cutting out caffeine. So what was the problem? Eleanor loved to sleep warm. She kept her bedroom AC off even in the Florida heat and bundled up in thick flannel pajamas, convinced it helped her feel safe. But the truth? Her sleep setup was the very thing keeping her from real rest. After learning about the connection between temperature and nocturia, Eleanor made just 2 small changes. 1. She installed a quiet bedroom air conditioner to maintain her room between 18 degrees to 20 degrees, 64 degrees to 68 degrees too. She swapped her thick pajamas for breathable, natural cotton sleepwear. The results were nothing short of transformational. Within just 1 week, she reduced her bathroom visits from 5 times a night to just 2. And within 3 weeks, she had several nights where she slept through without waking up once, something she hadn't done in years. But the benefits didn't stop there. Eleanor also reported deeper REM sleep, fewer night sweats, less snoring, more morning energy, and even improved blood pressure. She told me with a sparkle in her eyes, "I can't believe something as simple as room temperature solved a problem that tormented me for years. I sleep like an angel now, rested lighter and, honestly, younger." If you've never considered optimizing your sleep environment for thermal health, now is the time. Here's how to implement it simply and affordably. Ideal temperature. Keep your bedroom between 18 degrees and 20 degrees, 64 to 68 degrees overnight. You can use a quiet air conditioner, a ceiling fan or portable fan, or even open windows when weather allows. Breathable sleepwear. Ditch the heavy flannels, fleece, or synthetic fabrics. Instead, wear cotton, linen, bamboo fabrics. These materials allow airflow, reduce sweating, and help your body regulate temperature naturally. Layer strategically. If you tend to feel cold, use layers instead of thick pajamas or blankets. Layers can be removed during the night if needed, keeping you comfortable and hormonally balanced. Choose the right sheets. Use cotton or other natural fiber bedding. Avoid memory foam or polyester blends that trap heat. And for those who take medications that affect temperature regulation, like certain blood pressure pills or antidepressants, speak with your doctor. There may be simple adjustments to help you stay cool without interfering with your treatment. Eleanor's experience proves one powerful truth. You don't need expensive procedures or medication to reclaim restful nights. You need the right information and the willingness to make a few meaningful changes. Now, let's bring it all together. You've just discovered 5 powerful yet practical changes that can help dramatically reduce nocturia and give you back the deep, uninterrupted sleep your body craves. Let's recap quickly. 1. Stop drinking liquids within 3 hours of bed. 2. Avoid eating late or consuming natural diuretics after 4 p.m. 3. Don't urinate just in case before bed unless you truly feel the urge. 4. Sleep in the proper position with spine-supportive pillows. 5. Optimize your room temperature and sleepwear for thermal regulation. Each of these habits may seem simple in isolation, but together they can be revolutionary. They put control back in your hands. They don't cost you thousands. They don't require a doctor's appointment, and they don't depend on guesswork. Instead, they rely on one of the most powerful forces in the world, your body's natural healing intelligence, something that's just been waiting for the right conditions to thrive. Because the truth is this, no matter your age, your body wants to heal. It just needs the chance. And the best news, that chance starts tonight. Before we go, a final message from me to you. If you've stayed with me this far, thank you. It tells me you're not just passively hoping for better sleep. You're someone who takes action. You care about your health, your future, and your independence. You now have the tools. You've seen the science, and you've heard the stories of people just like you who reclaimed their nights, and with them their energy, confidence, and joy. So my question to you is simple. Will you begin? Will you take what you've learned today and apply just one change tonight? It doesn't have to be all 5. Start small. But start, because once you begin, momentum builds, results follow, and glorious, healing, energizing sleep becomes part of your life again. And if no one's told you this recently, let me be the one. You're not too old, you're not too late, and you are absolutely not alone. This is Dr. Sophia Jane thanking you for your time, your trust, and your willingness to change. If you found this valuable, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this with someone you love. Until next time, sleep well, live strong, and never stop believing in your own power to heal.